what did I miss? I mean, well, like everything. I don't know if there's ever been somebody that missed more.
That's what you think he's talking about?
You've missed every lyric from every album from you.
Right.
Now let's hear what the most prestigious, the biggest, I guess, Drake critic / Drake hater has to say in Joe Budden about this new track, What Did I Miss? Let's see what he's talking about on the Joe Budden podcast.
Idiot. Yeah. Drake released some music that was Friday night. Mm-hmm. He told everybody to be at a certain place at 9 p.m. I don't know where to go.
It was YouTube. It was a stream.
YouTube. They were streaming at 9 p.m. It was him in the truck driving around Toronto, cursing motherfuckers out, getting a lot of love from the fans.
Well, first he was in the ice building, measuring ice blocks.
Yeah.
It was a interesting stream.
Well, fold that up right now.
Yeah, he was in the ice box making ice. He previewed some unreleased music when he got in the truck, drove around, and then the song came that everybody was waiting for, which is what we assume to be his first single off of this Iceman run he's on. And he released an episodic series.
It seems that way, yeah.
So I think that was episode 1 of his Iceman video series that he's doing. Drake gonna always think of some fly unique shit for his rollout.
Definitely
innovative for him.
Yeah, definitely innovative.
We know that he loves all these streamers and the streamer kids. So I mean, it was a fly way to release music. It was a fly way to get everybody centralized at 9 p.m. on a Friday.
They said mad people was in there.
I'm sure.
A lot of people.
They said it was
a lot of people in there.
I'm sure. The stream itself was fairly boring in my opinion, but I do appreciate the ingenuity of it. And I'm sure he'll get better.
Do you think it took too long to get to him being in a truck? Because
it was just quiet. It was not much going on except for like background noise for like 90% of the stream.
Yeah, let it build up.
But it looked fly, and like I said, it is innovative, so I applaud that.
What did I miss?
You said 90% of the stream?
It was a lot. Like I was just hitting the fast forward.
It was pretty boring.
Yeah,
there wasn't nothing going on.
Nothing going on. Literally, he was just walking around like measuring ice. Like he wasn't
measuring ice blocks.
That's right.
Retention,
with a tape measure.
That's it.
You said what?
Retention.
Oh yeah, maybe that's it.
And we gotta assume, right, that he was scheduled to do a stream with Kai. That was postponed or rescheduled or canceled altogether. I don't know. I'm not in the OVO group chat. But I assumed that he was going to debut this record there, had a change of plans, and said, why don't we just do this?
Yeah, way flyer. I mean, I think the look for Kai would have been amazing, but I think,
of course,
him taking it in his own hands and doing something creative is dope.
And Kai's had no shortage of amazing looks.
He's good.
Yeah. And honestly, I was getting a little sick of Drake looking for approval from the streamers, like sending them the record, having them hype it before it's released, and then when it come, maybe it's below expectations or not whatever these fucking streamer kids said it was. Like, yeah, I like him taking control of the narrative into his hands and his hands only. I do like that.
Agreed.
And he's still working with them. So it's
they still cool, but like sometimes it's time for the superstar to get away from the crowd.
The superstar should be a superstar.
Yeah, that's cool throughout the year, but I'm me, and it's time for me to go show you why all y'all are such huge fans.
No, run to me instead of me running to y'all.
And he's got no shortage of talent around him, people that can come up with some creative shit, make it look good, make it sound good. He can afford to do whatever stunt or whatever he wants to do. You don't need the streamers. You can do it.
He's still using it. Today you need...
Yeah, you don't need, but the streamers is beneficial.
Yeah.
For sure.
Streaming beneficial to utilize them. They have a grasp on, the
younger culture.
The younger culture, and the retention is becoming longer.
If you are here today to hear Drake hate from Joe Budden, I don't have any.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Not today.
This record's tough.
However,
fuck with this record.
It's part of the reason I hired my good brother Mark Lamont Hill.
Thank you.
Is because he hates Drake.
Oh, I don't hate Drake.
Yeah, he hates Drake. So
I don't hate
we're gonna get a lot of good Drake hate from him. So I'm gonna play the other side. Yeah, I know this moves.
I don't hate Drake. I like him when he raps.
we're not gonna start with. We always start with love.
Right.
We can't let you lead.
Okay.
We start with love.
Like me, asking me how
Listen to
did it
those
feel?
sounds in the
Can't say
beat
it
though.
didn't surprise me.
Turn this off for a minute. Let me let y'all know out there if you've never tried to make a song. When these sounds start appearing in the beat, the artist wants to kill a lot of people, or the artist heard everything that y'all typed, or there's just a feeling of Gladiator 2 with them niggas on the ship in the water going through all the obstacles. It's a fight feeling. I do like him opening up to his people how he feels post-fight.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just doing this because outside of how I feel about the song, I like the attitude of, yeah, everybody else fucking kicked up off this shit, off this battle shit. Let me tell you where I stand on it. And I like him on these beats.
Can't say it didn't surprise me.
Hey, who is out there asking Drake how it felt? Who's doing that? For real? Who's doing that to Drake in the streets? I feel bad for him
Did
now.
it feel? Can't say it didn't surprise me.
I like that shit.
I like it too. I like it a lot.
It's hard.
Loved it on
Mark,
the
you
first
don't
listen.
like it?
It's hard. We not tossing the mark
I'm sorry,
yet. We
because
not.
I just saw his expression.
Yeah,
and
but
he's-
hit Texas. We not tossing it to Mark. Let Mark enjoy his tea. Let him chill. We start with love.
I love it.
We
I do
begin
love
with
it.
love, and he shouted you out, showed you a lot of love. Don't just toss to the nigga that hates him in the room.
No, absolutely not. No, and I love it. You know what I'm thinking of when I hear these songs? I'm thinking about the same effect that Queen's music used to have. Like they did, like, you know, anthems. You know what I mean? That he-
Let us do this. we on a roll.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
We on such a roll. Let us do this real quick,
we
please.
good, man.
And then
But
you
am I?
could get...
No. Hold on. Am I wrong?
No,
Thank you.
you're not wrong.
Okay, then.
You're never wrong when we ask you to shut up. You be right.
Okay. That's new.
We'll come to you before we go to Mark's hate. I promise to hear the Bohemian
Okay.
Rhapsody side of this.
Go
We
ahead.
don't
Go
want
ahead.
we don't
Go ahead.
Never
want
compare this to Fat Bottom Girls. I didn't see this.
Not Fat Bottom Girls. We are the champions.
Fat Bottom
you know?
Girls are anthem. Let's not do that.
No, I love Fat Bottom Girls.
Okay,
I don't know how
Okay,
again.
Now look what you did. Now look what you did.
The white came out. Stop.
He did.
I don't know how a gay guy came up with that song.
Listen.
Now they having a white off.
Yeah, having a white on. Let's get back to Drake. What did I miss?
Sorry.
Back to Drake. What did I miss? I think that he knocked his hook out of here. I
Think he
love the
did.
sounds in this beat. And I love the irony in what did I miss? I mean, well, like everything. I don't know if there's ever been somebody that missed more.
That's what you think he's talking about?
He's saying that,
You've
what did I
missed every lyric
I
from
thought-
every album from you.
No, I thought he was
that's not
saying
what
that
I-
like, yo, what did I miss when I had these niggas around me that I didn't see that they had other
Thank you.
shit.
What I'm telling you is that all of his lyrics from day one have been about this.
A lot of them, yeah.
About phony niggas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fake
That's
love.
it, that's
you know,
fact,
you just-
yeah.
Friends that we not friends. And
Back to Houdini.
I thought we were friends.
Well played.
Why aren't we friends?
Back to Houdini, like he said. Yeah.
What did I do? What did you do? It's been his whole career. So to say, what did I miss? Have you ever heard a fucking Drake album, nigga? Listen to yourself. 1. 2, I can't tell if what did I miss is accountability or victimhood. This shit is fly.
Yeah. That's what
It's
makes it
fly.
fly. That's what makes it fly. Either
It's-
side.
What did I miss? Does that take onus? That puts the onus on you. Clearly, you missed a lot. Or,
I don't get that.
or it says the opposite, right?
I get the victims. I see
Oh,
both.
I see both.
When I listen to the lyrics, I get the victims.
I think that's why it's fly.
I don't get the accountability.
That's why it's dope.
The hook is accountable to me.
If you say,
and then
what
the-
did I miss? You on yourself.
Yeah, you on your hook. You on your.
Yeah, the
like,
verse
yo,
is
I
victim.
should have saw y'all phoniness. I should have peeped it a long time ago.
But what if you the nigga that was doing the bullshit and then just, you know what I'm saying?
That would be
That
accountability.
make it even more fly to say, what did I miss? Nigga, you missed all the fuck shit you did too. I don't think there's ever been a scenario in hip hop where somebody missed more than him. in this instance. And I think him talking about that to his fans post-battle, away from all you niggas that called me Target when Mos Def said that shit, the whole of hip-hop maybe is not looking at me the greatest.
I understand.
But I'm a mega bop for the people that fuck with me. As I listened to it, I grew a new appreciation for the Let's Go. Like, you got the 300 beat on. I started looking at it as he hyping himself. Versus,
and he's making something.
Versus just doing some call and reply shit for the audience. Like, this beat is on loop in the studio, and I'm mad at y'all because I seen what y'all said.
You can do this.
Yeah,
Get back out there.
That Let's Go has a different meaning.
What did I miss? I saw bro in the pop out with Denver and D-Ride gangs his hand long.
There you go.
Arts.
I like when he get McConan on the beat. I ain't gonna lie. He's tugging on the equity of shit that he made hot, him and 40, their whole style. When the beat switched from hard to that, I like the contrast.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of contrast. I like the contrast. He ain't said shit this whole record to me, but the Let's Go over this music is
he
just...
started dissing LeBron, so...
People think I don't like Drake music because he became a bitch over the last however many years.
Easy. Look.
I'm just saying because he presented himself differently in the post what's that album? Post Scorpion.
Got it.
I think. I'm not looking the albums up, but he's presented differently. I say it all the time, but it's not the time to shit on Drake. I think that this villain arc for Drake could be extremely beneficial.
I think so as well.
He got to kick
Like,
ass.
I think
But
we
he got to
need-
kick ass.
Yeah. He
has to
lean all the
kick-
way
you
into
can't
it.
He has
pussyfoot.
to
You
kick
can't
some
pussyfoot
major
with-
ass.
You gotta lean
Well,
all the
that's
way into
why I think that it will be beneficial, ultimately, even the Drake fans from the loss of the battle. He in the studio, mad.
They got a target
AC
board
all
up.
the way down.
I think the villain arc for him
Let's go freeze.
means no longer trying to be the favorite.
No longer trying to appease to the people. No longer trying to appease anybody.
Trying to be the golden child to
Yeah,
everybody. I was trying to be cool with the
I
label.
gave
was
y'all all
trying
of
to be
this,
cool
and
with
this
the
is how
rappers.
y'all look at me now. Okay, so now it's fuck y'all, and I'm gonna really show my ass.
I was the biracial Canadian kid that looked up to y'all niggas.
Okay, then villain
You
arc.
know what I'm saying? And I came down
Well,
here.
fold that up right now.
And now I see what y'all
Fold
did.
it. Fold.
And see, that fold that up right now shit is what I'm afraid of. To me, the villain arc of him is, I agree with y'all, but it's like, to me, the way it's gonna sound is a whole lot of bitching.
I was gonna say.
It's still gonna sound like whining and complaining and fake tough guy shit. That's what I don't want from him.
So what makes you a
See,
real
I
tough-
think that's fire. Because when he does it and tries to really sound like a mob boss is when I think it goes bad for him. Like all of that, I'll cut your finger off and send it to your mom. I have your tongue cut out your fucking mouth. All of that shit is when you're trying to, like, dog, stop. We seen Degrassi. But when it sound like this,
You're an asshole.
we did see Degrassi. Well, and no, we didn't, but I saw the clips.
I know it exists.
I know what happened to you.
Yeah, man. So the biggest thing that I'm taking away from what the podcast is talking about is that there's still different perspectives of who Drake is, and like maybe not so clear messaging. And I think that's great art too, to where you can't interpret it. You know what I'm saying? You can have two different perspectives of what he's talking about. But, you know, some people's like, how do you not know what you miss? You know, like, and then the other crowd is like, yeah, what did he miss? Like, why y'all doing him wrong, or whatever it might be. Drake is a very polarizing artist, and obviously a lot of people, he's done a lot of people wrong. A lot of people have done him wrong, and in the midst of this entire beef and the end of the beef, this has been a whole year, guys, since the thing's been done with. It still feels like he's trying to search for what this next stage of the music is going to be. Not even just the music, but like how the culture, or how his role in society. They're talking about a villain arc a lot in this clip, and I would say that I don't think this villain arc thing started post beef. This kind of been prior. After the Meek Mill beef, I would say he got into this villain arc per se. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't think that their opinions was overly filled with hate or anything. I I don't believe that. I like everybody's perspective. I feel like Mark Lamont comes from a maybe more classic hip hop, and obviously Joe is a hip hop rapper, and a lot of guys on the panel, you got Ice might be the more newer vibes as far as like the music he likes. But yeah, I think it's fair. I think it's fair criticism. As far as their criticism of the stream, he's new at it. That's fair as well. I didn't tune into the entire stream, but I did see some clips on it, and I think what Drake has to offer, as far as in that world, is just giving his fans and giving his haters, more insight to who he is as a person, and I think he's doing fine with this rollout. You know what I mean? Is he taking accountability for his actions? That's a whole nother conversation. At the end of the day, like, as a creative, it's up to you to give out to the world what you want, and it doesn't have to be an apology, or it doesn't have to be what people expect. Whatever you want to give is whatever you're gonna give, and I feel like he displayed that on that track. Now, these two have a long history of beef that I couldn't tell you. I couldn't get to the depths of just everything, probably over girls, who knows, but yeah, that's the Joe. I can't even lie, he's the podfather. Drake is one of the goats. So I think they help each other. They help each other keep going. Even if you want to hate on Drake through Joe Budden, you still got to go listen. So I think they're both pushing whatever it is. Back to the accountability, because I'm going all over the place. What did I miss is such a double-edged. Like, we don't know the perspective of where he's coming from with his ideology, but I definitely see it as like, man, just fishing out fake people. Like, it's definitely something you can feel, regardless of if you want to let go or you're mad. That's something that you can vaguely feel when those fake people are around you, and sometimes you're shocked, and it's just like out of nowhere, and then sometimes it's like very visible, and just to split up, I guess, where his opinions would be on that. He may be talking about Future. A lot of people rumored that this is some Future smoke in this song, or even like, I don't know, LeBron James, a guy that I think they've had a great history throughout this time of like, just a noted friendship, like throughout the time. But yeah, man, thank y'all for watching, man. Like this video, sub, just comment below. What's your thoughts on this, like, this whole situation, man? Like, what's your thoughts on the song? Like, I think the song was dope, man. That second part of the song, it gets me, man. I love that Madrid Jordan, I love McCohen, type beat, what I'm saying, vocal loop over like hard trap beat. Joe made a good comment just about how he's not really talking about nothing. That's how I felt, you know what I mean? But it's his notebook. It's his expression, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good one. Peace. We out.